Hi, it's Dave. Many of you who subscribe to my channel, or all of you really, will know me for my EV work and the work I've done on the RX-8 and the second RX-8 with the Leaf conversion that I'm working on now. That's all on hold for a little bit, but historically I've actually, when I was in my early 20s, played quite a lot of online gaming and became a very good Counter-Strike player back in the 2000s or 1999-2000 kind of era. Yes, Counter-Strike was around 20 years ago, unbelievably, but I guess I had families, kids, business, didn't really play many games until couple of years ago, really, when I got into Fortnite on the Xbox. Now, that's obviously using the controller, which I wasn't au fait with at all because I was used to a keyboard and mouse. Learning curve's been pretty massive, but I kind of got to a point whereby the kids say to me, Dad, you're actually a pretty good Fortnite player. And I'm like, well, there's an extremely set of players out there that are just phenomenal. But for an over 40s player, actually, yeah, I think I'm pretty good. So this series really is going to be about me trying to give some of my Fortnite hints and tips for the over 40s player. This is not a channel that you're going to want to watch if you're a teenager that thinks, you're going to be super aggressive and you're trying to work out the best building strategies. No, this is not going to be it. This is for the kind of the passive aggressive player who wants to get involved, but you're going to pick your battles. You're going to be much more tactical because you know most players are probably going to kill you if you get too far involved or too much involved with the better guys. But I've got pretty good stats or reasonable stats for my abilities. I think stats outplay actual ability at the game because I think very tactically. And that's what this series is going to be about. It's going to be about running through some of my battles, some of my games, and just partaking some of that wisdom bit by bit as I play, because there are some very fundamental things you have to do if you want to win at Fortnite. Remember, you only have to kill one person. You don't have to kill everybody. And my my kill rate is only just over one person per game. So it might be a bit of a boring way of playing. I know a lot of people like to jump in and get stuck straight into the battles, but if you're watching this channel, you're probably over 40, just desperate to get that first solo win. So that's what this is going to be. I'm going to try and help you get there, help you get that solo win and bounce off the walls when you do. Because I remember my first solo win, I was like a foot taller for at least 2 days going, come on. And even now, when you get a solo win, there's still that, yes, you've just played a 22-minute, 30-minute game and you've beaten everybody and you're that victor. So I'm going to shut up now. This is just an introduction to this channel, or this series, should I say, within my channel. And I'm going to now just go finish producing the first video, which was a battle that I did last night. Where I actually got a victory royale. It was my first go in the new chapter, and 8 kills. But everybody gets put back in the original pool of every player, so the standard isn't that high. There are a lot of bots in there as well, so can't read too much into it. But I'll run through the video and start to give some tactics about what my thought process was through the 22 minutes that it took to win. And let me know what you think. Subscribe if you think this is a good channel. If you think you're over 40 and you want to have help in this area, even if it's just so you can play with your kids. That was one of my biggest things here. I want to just play Fortnite with my children, and we do, and we love it. We've got 2 Xboxes, fortunately, so we can play on our own screens together, and we love it. We absolutely love it. And when we get a duo win, which we've had a few, that feels great as well. So subscribe, and I'll post my next video in a couple of hours, and let me know what you think. Cheers.